Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll show you how to modify the default text settings and other settings for your design templates and for your schematics in OrCAD. Right, so in OrCAD Capture, by default, you're going to have a number of settings, and those are defined in the Options Design Template. Design Template will let you know what your default settings are, and my values might be different from yours because I have modified them. But you may see that normal text is in Courier New, in some type of text font size. And what you would do is you would create your changes here for a new design you would create. So the goal is to modify your default template, text, and all of the settings here. But the catch is that these settings are only applied to any new designs you create, not into the current design. All right. So if I want my designs to have some kind of net name that is typically regular or narrow and an Arial font, and I want to set that to maybe font size 10. Off-page connectors to be Arial but font size 9. Part values I might be okay with. Or a pin name. Maybe those get too large. Maybe I want them to be smaller, like font size 6. But I'll hit cancel on that. Any of the settings I want to see here, especially this main text, Courier New, I will change that to Arial. Click OK. Then you would click OK. Now, the settings do not get automatically applied to your current schematic. You need to open a new design and then those defaults will get applied. So you hit Save, go to File, New Project, New Design. I'll put it in the same test folder. Click OK. So my design here is called New Design. I'll close these. All right. And under New Design, I would open a schematic page. Now when I want to place text, by choosing Place Text, instead of the Courier New default that comes with your installed software, the new default is Arial 11, what I set from the previous design. Now let's say you do end up with a text that is Courier New or something for some reason, because it can do that. What you can do is click Use Default, and then it will say it's using the default and it will change it. Another workaround with this is if you have a bunch of text that you want to change all at once, it's not quite possible directly. Like, let's say you have a bunch of text right on a previous design and you wanted to change all of them all together, say to some larger font size. You actually need to double click and change each of them individually. Right? And then maybe you can make copies of them by holding down Control and then dragging. That copies it automatically. You can also do a Control C to copy and then Control V to paste. That's really the only way you can do some kind of mass editing. An alternative would be to have your text all in one design and then go to Options, Design Template, create your new font size for your next design that you want to do. So let's say you want to do font size 14. You would wish all of your text on the current design could be font size 14, but you can't really edit them quickly to do that or en masse. So the trick is to create a new design template for the next design you're going to make. Go to File, New Project, Updated Larger Text. Click OK, create a blank project. Then its default will be like font size 14 default, right? See, when I use default, it hits here. I can click OK. Okay. So we just wanted to test that to make sure that that's font size 14. And what I'll do is I'll go to my previous design where it says new design. I'll go to this page. I'll copy these with Control C. And I'll go to my updated larger text schematic. Then do a Control V to paste and then put it there and then see if that gets me anywhere closer to my goal. It doesn't really, but at least you can quickly hit default on all of these. So that's a bit faster. So far, these are the current workarounds to mass edit the text in your designs.